Hi, I'm Tim McDermott from OSU Extension. We're here on the campus of The Ohio State University at Waterman Farm at our Turfgrass Research Center. We're going to be talking fall lawn care on Extension Today.
Extension Today is sponsored by the Ohio State University College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences.
At the Turfgrass Research Facility, we conduct clinical trials in partnership with industry, other groups that are doing research, trying to make sure that we have the best turf possible. That could be a ball field, that could be a golf course, or that could be the turf that you have at your house. I'm here with my colleague, Brandon Stith. He is the Turfgrass manager here at the center, and what we're going to do is we are going to talk you through the 4 most common concerns that you have in order to make sure that your fall lawn is the best it can be. The 4 things that I get asked the most about would be, when can I apply herbicide to control my weeds? How do I figure out how much nutrition I need to feed my lawn? When should I apply that fertilizer to make sure I get the best results? And if I got some bare spots or I need to put down some seed, when is the best time for me to do that in fall?
So as far as herbicides in the fall, you want to kind of wait depending on the product that you're using. As far as any weed or killer or herbicide, you always want to make sure you read the label thoroughly. A lot of products can be applied in very warm weather and not injure the turf. However, there are some that are a little more potent and will tend to ding up your grass. So you always want to read the label first and foremost. But as the weather starts to break, towards the end of August, going into September, into October, while the grass is still growing, that's the most important time that you do want to spray those herbicides.
So I know as an extension educator that a soil test is the best way to figure out what kind of fertility you have and then to figure out what kind of fertility you need. What would be the best time in the fall in order to apply that fertilizer to make sure that it does the best job getting my grass where I need it to be?
So if you decide to go the route with the soil test, as soon as you get your soil test results back and you have a recommendation on what type of fertilizer, I would say as soon as possible. The best time is to apply preferably when the grass is dry or sometime close to a rain event so that the product is watered in and the plant can take it up.
So what would be the latest in the year that I would be able to apply fertilizer and still have an effect?
You can always apply it just right before the plant starts to kind of go dormant or really stop growing as we get into the colder temps. The nitrogen uptake a lot of times will send that energy down to the root system. And so going through the spring or into the spring, into the warmer months, you'll have a carbohydrate storage for better root systems.
I've got a few bare spots in my lawn and I know that I can get grass seed down. How would I prepare that area in order to make sure that I got my best germination and get that grass really established well into fall so that it can survive over winter?
So the best way to do it is to make sure you have good seed to soil contact, making sure that that seed is touching soil, not just sitting on the top of dead grass. If you do decide to just take the seed and put it down in the area, taking like a hand rake and scraping that dead material out and making sure you're getting that seed down to the soil and adding some type of soil to that as well, a thin layer and fertilizing the area and monitoring the water. As you cultivate an area and dig up soil, you tend to bring up weed seeds. So using a starter fertilizer with some type of product like tenacity or mesotrione is always a great route to go.
I'd like to thank my friend Brandon, manager here at the Turfgrass Research Center, for those helpful tips and tricks. If you want to figure out how you can make your fall lawn look the best that it's ever been, take a look at go.osu.edu/extension today.
Extension Today is sponsored by the Ohio State University College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences.